Good evening and welcome to the Open Division game number 4 of the day. It's the Canucks versus the Sens. I'm Matthew Sukram alongside Courtney Kenny. The Canucks will be in their black jerseys, moving from left to right, while the Sens are in the yellow, moving from right to left. The Sens are 2-0 on the tournament, while the Canucks are 1-1. And so that's where, as we go offside, that is the question mark. This could be for a chance to go to the gold medal game. The Sens, should they lose, will then have the same record as the Canucks after today's game.
They've been a perfect 2-0 so far, but we'll have to see if that's going to hold into another game here.
And here come the Sens, in on the forecheck. The pass is made, the shot is stopped! What a save by the Canucks goaltender, Wyatt Harvey. He said, look what I found. The Sens thought they had scored, but Harvey made the glove save.
That was the old Patrick Waugh. How do you do on a save like that? We've seen some nice saves so far in the 2 days here, Matt. None have been nicer than that one right there. Wow, what a save. Even cameraman Mike Brown giving a slow clap up here on that one. What an excellent save to keep this game scoreless. The Sens thought that they had scored on that play.
Yeah, that was Aiden McCowan barreling in. Thought he had a goal for sure. Less than a minute into the game, but they'll have to reset, and it's the Sens in control. The good pass has been made. In the slot, shot, that gets stopped. Canucks trying to clear it. At the line, and it's out to the neutral zone. So again, we'll have to get clarification. The Habs went 2-0-1, so because they did not have any regulation losses, that leads me to believe that they will be playing in the gold medal game tomorrow. Here comes the Sens towards the net. The shot gets blocked off the stick of Lorenzo Giamaroli. And now Giamaroli gets it back in the slot, plays it over to Ruby Coleman. Coleman's shot gets blocked, out to the neutral zone, and the Canucks going into the attacking end. This is Andrew Paxton. Paxton puts on the brakes, and then the play gets disrupted by Adam Young. Young now on the near side boards as Paxton battles him for it. The puck goes into the near side corner and flipped around the end boards all the way to the far side, and it will clear the zone on that dump out by Giamarelli. 12, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Giamarelli playing in the youth division game yesterday, impressed so much, got the kind of permanent call up here to the open division.
12:15 to play in the first period, no score. Puck inside the Canucks zone. Looking to be brought out by Jason Willer. Willer going in on the left wing of the attacking end. Willer still with the puck. He goes behind the net. Willer turns back. Willer throws a hit behind the net. No call coming there. Willer finally gets the pass over. It's a clean pass. And it's still in the corner. The Canucks trying to get another pass to the middle. That didn't work, and now it's the Sens moving out of the zone. They've got numbers going the other way. Pass is made. The shot stopped once again as Wyatt Harvey doesn't allow Yan Gobey to get the opening goal. 2 huge saves in the opening 3:45 of this game.
Harvey's looked excellent again on those 2 saves. Obviously, save of the night, save of the weekend candidate earlier. That one, the second one right there, well, in the butterfly, just another big one there, as we're going to get an icing call against the Canucks with 11 minutes on the clock. Still no score after those 2 big saves. And again, this one could be big because both teams could end with a 2-1 record, depending on how the Sens do in this game. And again, like we said, we're pretty sure the Habs have punched their ticket to tomorrow's gold medal game. We know one thing, the Leafs are going to the bronze medal game. That's about it.
Yeah, that one is set in stone for sure. And again, big implications on this one. The puck is all the way back into the Sens zone. Bringing it out, Giamarelli through the neutral zone, over the blue line, drops the pass back, Oh, and there's a contact made as Megan Mahone gets taken out of the play. And so the Canucks will be shorthanded as soon as they touch the puck. It's in the neutral zone, dumped in. Canucks touch it. And body contact is the call. So our first penalty of the game coming up here.
The Sens are going to have the first power play. And, you know, they've looked good through the first couple of games here of their tournament weekend. So we'll have to see if they're able to keep things going. But again, Harvey's done an excellent job in net so far for the Canucks. As we can't quite see the number of who's in the box. So we might have to wait here for an announcement to figure out who the offending player is.
So it's a 2-minute body contact call. That's what we do know. Pass has been made, so the Sens can get the shot. They do take a shot, and it's stopped. Matt Babineau on that shot. At the blue line, it's stolen, and Willer brings it down the ice. Willer, shorthanded, goes towards the Sens net. Puts on the brakes behind the net. Willer trying to look for a pass out in front. Willer twisting, turning, just trying to really kill off time here on the PK. 40 seconds off that PK clock with 8:45 to play. Now it's taken away from Willer and sent out of the zone.
It's Ian Rankin who's in the box from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. There's still just over a minute left on that penalty as well.
In the neutral zone, the Canucks have control. They dump it in. Off the stick of Adam Kugler-Sprayson, but also known as AKS. Brought over the blue line by the Sens, and it's offside. So 8:15 to play in this first period. 40 seconds remaining on the power play, and we are still looking for our first goal of the game.
Now, of course, the time is running, so now we're down to 30 seconds here while we still look for a power play goal for the Sens. As they've been dangerous offensively so far, but Harvey doing everything to keep the puck out of the net.
The Canucks have control of the puck inside the zone. Aiden Quilty trying to move it out of the Canucks area. And after a pass, it will go all the way down, and David Brown will have to hold on to it. Big save Dave, as they call him. And the official tells him to move the puck, so they do. Penalty over. Rankin back out on the ice. 5-on-5 play with 7:20 to play in the period. Puck still inside the Sens zone. The Sens turn it over right in front of the net. Controlled there by Ekstrom. Ekstrom drops it back, the shot, and the save is made by Brown.
Big save, Dave, as the puck sat there beside him. And like you said in the last game, we've been told that, hey, if the puck's just gonna sit there in the blue paint, they're gonna call it if it doesn't move. And that's exactly what happened there. The puck was sitting there loose in the blue paint, but it wasn't moving. So big save, Dave, making the big save on that one.
Quilty's mom watching, and yeah, what a save right off the hop. What was that, 10 seconds in? Paul Coleman cheering on Ruby Coleman and Ruby and Sean and all the Vancouver Eclipse players who have been outstanding in the open division all weekend. That's for sure. Thanks for that, Paul. Jacoba Morgan cheering on her sister Sietska. And playback underway down the left wing side. It's Ruby Coleman entering the attacking zone. Coleman taken out of the play, and a bit of an active stick there on the Canucks end, and Coleman has just drawn a call for the Sens, so the Sens will be going back on the power play.
0 for 1 already here in this game with under 6 minutes now left in this first period, but they'll get another chance, as we mentioned, going against the Canucks. The Canucks look pretty dangerous shorthanded, though, on that last penalty, so we'll have to see if they're able to keep that going as we move forward here with the man advantage for the Sens.
It was Jason Willer that got that shorthanded rush going, and he's back out there for the Canucks right now. In the box, Andrew Paxton. With about 5.5 to play, and play is underway as the Sens look for the shot from the line. The clean pass has been made. It's caught in amongst a bunch of skates. Now it's in the middle of the zone. The Sens still trying to fire it on net. They do, but too many Canucks in the area. Gianna Griffith was trying to get that one out of the zone. That attempt got blocked. And the Sens maintain possession at the line. Giamaroli plays it off the boards onto the stick of Babineau. Babineau tried to move it to the middle. Taken away by the Canucks, but still not clear. That's Willer trying to backhand it out. That gets blocked. Back in the middle of the zone. The shot goes off the post from Babineau's attempt in the top of the slot. And now the puck is still in the zone. Bringing it out in front, McCowan. McCowan gets his shot blocked. McCowan with another chance, and it's just wide of the net. Now Babineau picks it up behind the net. Poke check made by Willer. In a desperate attempt to get it out, he lifts it up, but the net got knocked loose, and so that will draw the play down. 45 seconds remaining in the penalty, just over 4 minutes to play in the period.
Great pressure by the Sens on that power play so far. Looking far better than the first power play that they had earlier in this frame just a few minutes ago. And Harvey, again, doing everything in their power to keep the puck out of the net, making a save there, and then the scramble on top of it before the net came off its moorings.
We'll also say hi to Molly White, chiming in on the YouTube chat, cheering on the Canucks and cheering on Gianna. Back underway as the Sens move the puck back into the zone. The Canucks have done a good job playing some tough defense on this penalty kill, as the Canucks are able to get it out of the zone and down the ice and back out onto the ice is Paxton. So it's 5-on-5 now, as the Sens will look to move it back down into the Habs zone. Sean Heaslip brings it in, but then it's turned over, and the Canucks trying to go the other way. There's a tough play by Giamarelli to get the puck as he goes sliding into the boards. The puck goes into the Habs zone. Check that, the Sens zone, excuse me. And the whistle will be blown. And it looks like Giamarelli is getting called for body contact on that play. So now it is the Canucks' turn to be up by a man on the ice.
And the Canucks haven't really had much offense going in this game so far. That could change right now with the power play. They've killed off two great penalties, or two tough penalties against them so far. So now they get the chance to get some offensive zone time and move the puck around and see what they're made of with the extra man against the Sens.
About 2:20 to play in this first period. And the official having a chat with the Sens bench.
Killing some time here as well as we go. But the power play has not started.
They haven't started the power play clock.
Under 2 minutes though on the game clock here in this first period.
And now the bench door is opening, so really not sure what the call is here, and there's another Sens player being sent to the penalty box. I think maybe they got the wrong player, or maybe it's a double minor here.
That's not what the scoreboard says.
Well, it's, 2 minutes on the clock to Giamarella, so we'll wait for the official call with 1:15 to play now in the period. The Canucks in control of the puck. The Habs get it, and they get it out of the zone. The Canucks send it right back in. Habs send it right back out. Again in the neutral zone, the Canucks dump it in. Picked up behind the Sens blue line by Adam Young, and he clears it down the ice. Racing towards it is Matt Babineau. He's got control of it with 1 minute to go inside the Canucks zone. A good pass has been made by the Sens, but they are shorthanded, and they lose control of it at the blue line. Now the Canucks going the other way, get stopped in the neutral zone. Canucks get it right back, and they get a dump in towards the net. Turned aside by Brown. And with 35 seconds to go, the Canucks looking to set up on the power play, but the puck is cleared out to the neutral zone. Racing towards it is Babineau. He dumps it in. Gianna Griffith chasing it behind the net. 25 seconds to go. Griffith for the Canucks bringing it out of her own zone, feeds it down the right side boards. It's picked up in the neutral zone by Megan Mahone, and Mahone dumps it right back in. 10 seconds to go in this period as the Canucks look to move it out from behind the net. 5 seconds left. It's on the far side boards, and time will run out here in the first period. So there will be 30 seconds left in the penalty to Giammarelli. When we return for the second period, it is scoreless after one, and we will be right back. Welcome back. Matthew Sucrum with you here alongside Courtney Kenny. And the scorers have to put the penalty time back up. There was about, I think, 28 seconds left in Giammarelli's penalty.
A couple of people online still watching. Cass is looking at AKS with Uncle Phil and Cassie. Tammy Adams is cheering on Big Save Dave. And Sietska Morgan is being cheered on by Tyler Matthias. So, let us know where you're from in the chat. We'll give you a shout out. And of course, the players like to know where the support's coming from as well. As the Canucks move the puck into the Sens zone, still on the power play. The Sens break up the play, but it's kept in the zone. Over to Willer. Willer going into the corner. The clean pass has been made. Willer still moving it around that far side circle. Willer now trying to bring it out in front. Great defensive play there by Yan Gobey, and the Sens will clear it, and that might effectively end this power play opportunity with 14:20 to play in the second period. Still scoreless here between the Sens and the Canucks, and now Gobey moving the puck into the Canucks zone. He gets the pass to the middle to the stick of Aiden McCown. Back to Gobey from the left side. The shot just goes wide of the net. Picked up on the far side. Canucks can't clear. They get the puck back in behind their own net with 13:50 to play. Down the right side, Griffiths trying to move it out. Gianna Griffiths battling for it here. Gobey gets back involved, makes a clean pass to the middle of the zone. The shot from Babineau is stopped. What a save made by Wyatt Harvey. And now the Habs continue to attack here. Another pass. This one comes to the blue line now. Shot from range gets blocked. That was Sean Heaslip trying to get that shot, but it was blocked by AKS. But the Habs, the Sens continuing to put the pressure on here. Another pass that gets through the middle. It's Heaslip with it at the blue line for the Sens. The Sens fired in, that one's blocked. It comes up to the line, kept in the zone by the Sens. And now it's Gobey again down the middle. The shot, what a stop by Griffiths. Sacrificing the body on the defensive side, but the puck is still in the zone. It's McCowan putting it on net. That one's blocked again. Poke check made by Gobey. He puts it on net. That's stopped by the Canucks and finally cleared down the ice. 12:35 to go, and the Canucks surviving that attack
by the Sens, and they bring it right back in as Nathan McCowan down the left wing side. Circles the zone, feeds it up to the boards. Onto the stick of Megan Mahone. She puts it on net, that's blocked. And the Canucks trying to clear it. Around to the near side. Ruby Coleman tried to play it in front. That got knocked away by the stick of Sietska Morgan. And then cleared out. Shot right back into the Canucks zone with 12 minutes to play. Still looking for our first goal as the Canucks look to move it down the right wing. And it will go all the way into the Habs zone, the Sens zone, but that will be icing called.
JP from Timmins cheering on former student Megan Mahone playing for the Sens. JP, I would love to say go Rock, but we are part of the Voodoo's broadcast, so therefore we cannot tell you go Timmins Rock. But thanks for listening in. 11:30 left on this clock, still no score between these two teams, and the Sens playing without one of their most dynamic players right now in Gia Maroli. And really, the Canucks are just like you said earlier, Matt, just surviving right now.
Giammaroli still in the box. There's a shot that gets blocked and sent all the way down the ice. Chased into the zone by the Canucks. Picked up on the left side. Ian Rankin's shot gets stopped. The clean pass is made, but now the Sens doing a great job plugging up those shooting lanes. And it's poked off the stick and sent back out to the neutral zone with 10:50 to play in the second period. Looking for a pass back in the zone, they get it. Rankin coming in on the right wing side. Rankin carries the puck behind the net. Rankin puts it on net. The pass had not been made, and so they blow the play down.
Quilty's mom saying Canucks are a third period team. We're going to bring it back. Jeff Davis also here for Sietska as well. 10:20 on the clock here. The Canucks showing a little bit more pushback on that shift compared to earlier in this period. Again, trying to just get the ship righted. Neither team has scored as of yet.
Puck sent inside the Canucks zone. Gobey puts it on net. Kick save made. And they're going to call that one down. Yeah, I didn't hear the clean pass whistle there, so they blow that one down again.
Yeah, but good reaction either way by Harvey without the clean pass whistle, making that kick save on that one, although it doesn't count in the grand scheme of things. Still a great play by the goaltender.
Don't want to leave it up to chance, certainly in this situation. 9:40 remaining in the second period. Canucks win the draw, and they play it out of the zone. Willer in the neutral zone on the near side boards, tries to feed it across to the far side, but that did not work as it's blocked by the Sens. And the Sens bring it in, Nathan McCowan, but he gets knocked off the puck right inside the blue line, and it's sent the other way. Now Willer chasing, and he will get to the puck, gaining the attacking zone. Willer behind the Sens net, puts it on net, it goes off the body, and remains in play, and once again, the play blown down for no pass before the shot.
Canucks getting a little bit overzealous maybe on that play. Just trying to get the puck out front. I don't think that was necessarily meant to be a shot, but it's still at the stick of Big Save Dave down there in net. So, as you said, now we're going to get the stoppage here. Clock still ticking, 8:40 left in this second period. And still no score.
Right in front of the Sens bench, Megan Mahone turns it around and sends it to the near side. Gobey involved in a good battle there, but it's Rankin who picks it up. He moves it into the Sens zone, and as he tried to make the pass across the blue line, it got knocked back out of the zone by Matt Babineau. Canucks pick it up in the neutral zone, dump it right back in. Rankin the first one to it along the end boards. Gets the pass all the way to the far side. Clean pass made as it goes off the stick of Harris, but off his stick. The Sens control it, and they get it out to the neutral zone, and now Gobey trying to move forward through the middle of the ice. That gets blocked. Now Adam Young for the Sens plays it down the left side boards, gets it in over the blue line, tries to find Gobey, knocked off his stick, and now the Canucks go the other way. This is on the stick of Tunis. He sets up Rankin. Rankin with a shot, score! And the Canucks take the 1-0 lead, 7.5 into the second period.
Ian Rankin with that goal, looking ever bit the sniper on that one. And the Canucks, like you said, taking the 1-0 lead here in this final game of day number 2 at the Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament. And what a goal it was, lifting it right over Big Save Dave and popping the netting there after a bit of a rough start this period too, to get the ship righted and back on track for the Canucks. A little bit of discussion now at the next face-off at center ice, but we're back underway with the Canucks winning emphatically.
Yeah, and the Canucks have seemingly gotten better as this tournament has gone on, but still a lot of time to play here, as the Sens will now try to look for the equalizer. Lorenzo Giamaroli still in the box after taking that penalty in that first period. There's a hard takedown behind the net. Wheeler sets it up right in front towards the goal. The save is made, and then the rebound is behind the net. Picked up behind the net by the Canucks on the stick of Wheeler. Wheeler holding it on the right side. Now he'll drive towards the net, place it right in front for Ekstrom. His shot gets blocked, and the puck comes to the line. Kept in the zone by AKS and then cleared out as the Sens got that second chance at it. The Canucks pick it up in the neutral zone and they send it right back in. Ruby Coleman with possession behind the net. Coleman with a good dump out. Gets it past a couple of Canucks player sticks and it goes all the way into the Canucks zone, and that allows her team a quick time to change with 5.5 to play in this second period. Another dump in by the Sens, putting it into the Canucks zone. Icing waved off, and now a good play behind the net. The Sens putting it on net, they score! Matt Babineau with a pass from behind the net. Put it out in front to Aiden McCowan, and it's a goal for the Sens. But the Canucks are going to plead the fifth here, aren't they?
I was going to say, I didn't hear the good pass buzzer go off, and I think that's what the Canucks are arguing as well. You can see the coach down right now arguing the case as well.
It's because when the puck came out in front off of Babineau, Wyatt Harvey played the puck. And when that happened in the Sens zone, the whistle got blown and the play was dead.
Yeah, and the coach still looking for it. That's Philip Giamaroli looking for it. Wondering why he never even got an explanation from the referees. He's still standing on the bench. Kind of looking like Don Cherry from the old intro to Hockey Night in Canada, holding the hands out.
That's right.
He's standing right up. He's got a foot on the boards too and everything, as he's finally getting down there, as he realized, I think, that I'm not getting an explanation here.
Check that. That's head coach Ken Babby.
Oh, my apologies.
That goal is in the second period of play. That's Babineau from McCown, second period of play.
Either way, he wasn't getting a
No, he wasn't.
getting any explanation there.
Oh, sorry. I think I read that backwards too. My apologies. My apologies, Courtney.
Oh my goodness, Matt. Another shot going in just wide. The good pass buzzer has been sounded as the puck is in, and Harvey making another couple of big saves. No, the puck is behind Harvey, but did the whistle blow before? We'll have to see what they're going to call here, as the Sens are buzzing. No, it's no goal.
Sorry, that's head coach for the Canucks, Frank Fornesser, and Sens coach is Ken Babby.
Now we're figuring it out. We got her. We're good.
But you're right, Frank Fornesser was pretty incensed that that one went in for the Sens. But here we are with a 1-1 score.
2:30 left on the clock.
And here come the Canucks down the ice on the right wing side, playing it through the slot area in the Sens zone. It goes to the left side. It's a clean pass called as Adrian Ekstrom looking for control. Now behind the net, it's Willer who has it. Jason Willer turns back, looking for some support back there. Willer now turns back to the right side, feeding it in front, and it's just past the stick of AKS. Out to the neutral zone. Gobey with the poke. Gets it over the stick of Babineau. Babineau tried to feed it back to Gobey, but that play broken up. And now it's controlled by Ekstrom. Ekstrom lost it in the neutral zone, and a big collision as two Canucks players collide. And that one looked like it took out AKS.
Very slow to get up. Very slow in general, as now we see some staff coming over to help. We've seen one injury today that ended up leaving or having a player leave, and hopefully we don't have to see that again, as they're going to come back out again and check on him. As now a medical professional there in the highlighter yellow jacket coming out to help as well. Still down on the ice, though. You don't like to see that.
No, not at all.
Especially at the last game of the day. You know, and a chance to play for a gold medal tomorrow. It looks to be the leg area.
Yeah, I think he collided with Ekstrom, who kind of put on the brakes as that puck got knocked away off his stick, and Adam was trying to enter the zone on the other side, and just the collision happened. And
slowly getting up now. Well, in a sitting position anyways. Not in any rush to get up here.
And the clock does stop.
And we see the coaches from both teams coming out. Make sure everything's okay. It still looks to be the leg area. Now they get him up. And he's definitely not putting any weight on the left leg. There's a round of applause here as he's being taken over to the doors. Take him off the ice, but
it's Adam Kugler-Sprayson out of Saskatoon. This is his third year playing at this specific tournament. And being helped off the ice, and
still no weight on that one leg.
No. So the Canucks will be short-handed here in terms of the personnel on the bench. Now you have to regroup, and
yeah, you don't want to see that. Our thoughts are definitely going to be with him here, but getting back to the game, is still a 1-1 game between the Canucks and the Sens, with 1:45 left on the clock in the second period. And again, just a shame to see an injury like that in this last game today before we are able to break for the evening and get back to it again tomorrow.
And so the Canucks will send their guys out to line up just behind the Sens blue line. The Canucks win the draw back to their own blue line, and a pass into the zone. It is chased to the far side by Andrew Paxton. Puck comes out and sent right back in, but the Sens need to tag up. And that will allow the Canucks some time to try to get it out, but they get blocked as Gobey comes back into the zone quickly. So the Canucks carry it behind their own net. Now they'll look to clear it out. One of the players falls, and that allows the Sens to have control of it. The clean pass whistle goes off, and that allows Lorenzo Giamaroli, who's back out on the ice since the later stages of the first period, to have some room with it. It gets sent around to the near side. Adam Young's shot goes for naught as it's knocked away off his stick, and back out to the neutral zone. Under a minute to go in this third period. Gobey getting the puck in the zone, makes a pass across to the right side. Babineau's shot goes wide of the net. Now Babineau back in front to Gobey, and it's turned away. Still in the attacking position. Giammarelli's shot goes wide. Babineau with it, carries it behind the net. Wraparound chance is denied. A second chance is stopped as well, and the puck finally gets cleared out of the zone for the Canucks with 30 seconds to play in this period. Giammarelli brings it around, gets it up ahead to Gobey. Gobey back to Giammarelli. The clean pass whistle goes off. Giammarelli trying to get towards the net. It's knocked away from his stick, and it's out. No, it's kept in the zone right at the line. It's Sean Heaslip who manages to fire it in towards the net. 5 seconds to go. As the Canucks have control behind their own net, they look for a clearing attempt, and time will wind down here in the second period. Both teams getting a goal in that second period. The Canucks took the lead on Rankin's effort, but McCowan tied things up for the Sens, and that's where we are as we will head to the final 15 minutes of this one in just a few moments. Stay tuned.
And we welcome you back inside the Mattamy Athletic Center here in downtown Toronto. I'm Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Matt Sukram. We'll have all the calls for you here in the final 15 minutes, perhaps, of this one as we head into the third period. Tied at 1, puck is dropped, and we are underway.
And it is the Sens moving it out of the zone. The Sens looking to go perfect on the weekend, while the Canucks would love to have a 2-1 record. But it's tied 1-1. It's inside the Canucks zone. Controlled there. I believe that was Aiden Quilty. But it's stolen by Ruby Coleman, trying to set it up in front. Her pass goes all the way to the far side. Now back to the blue line. That is sent in by Nathan McCowan. It goes just wide of the net, and Quilty picks it up behind the net. Quilty now looking down the left wing. His exit pass is stopped by Coleman. Coleman trying to move it to the front of the net. The Canucks block her pathway, and it is Willer carrying it out of the zone. Willer all the way in. Willer drops it back for Ekstrom. The shot scores! The Canucks back out in front, 2-1 on the beautiful effort by Willer and Ekstrom.
Absolute highlight reel goal there. Just turning around to pass it back and get the one-time shot off, and big save Dave. Not much he could do with that one as he was just kind of left to the mercy. We haven't seen many breakaways in this tournament because of the pass rule, and in that sense, kind of looking like Mitch Marner a couple of years ago, passing it off to his teammate on the breakaway like that when they were down on a 2-on-0, and working successfully. So, you know, when you're looking like Mitch Marner out there, you're doing something right.
Yeah, no kidding, and yeah, perfect setup. And now the Sens trying to go in on the counterattack to try to even this one up with 13 minutes to play in the third. At the line, it is Giammarelli. Giammarelli carries it to the right side boards, putting it on net. Babineau's there, the shot stopped. Gobey's attempt is stopped as well. Now Gobey behind the net, gets it back to Babineau. Babineau goes off a body in front and then cleared away to the far side. Now Giammarelli with it. Plays it to Young at the blue line. Young shot going in. Off escape. Babineau at the right side. Carries it in behind the net. Trying to center it. He finds Gobe there, but it's knocked off his stick. Now Young with it on the near side. Trying to move it down the left wing. It's picked up and sent in on net by McCowan. But Harvey does a good job to keep the paddle down. However, the Sens have control of it. Backhanded shot, it's under the pad, but kept out as Harvey makes another fantastic save.
And that initial save right there on the backhand chance was a toe save. So that's how close it came to being in the back of the net and tying this game up. What a great game Harvey's had so far. Right off the hop with the big glove save. A couple of other big saves later, and we find the Canucks up 2-1 here with under 12 minutes to go in this third period. And wow, what a weekend it's been so far. What great games we've seen here at Maple Leaf Gardens, and again, Harvey putting on a show in net here today.
Face-off won by the Canucks. They send it down the left wing, over the blue line, played up ahead, going in, taking the puck to the net, and it is a goal. Willer with the wraparound, and it's 3-1 for the Canucks.
Willer with a great goal there on the wraparound. We've seen a few wraparounds here in this tournament so far that have been nice goals, and none nicer than that one right there. Again, the Sens looking to continue a perfect streak. They're 2-0 coming into this game, looking to go 3-0 and punch their ticket into the gold medal game for tomorrow. But you know, you fall to 2-1. That's going to offer up some more interesting stuff there, as the Canucks will move to 2-1 if they come away with the victory here.
Now I'm being told that this is effectively a semifinal matchup. I believe it's records and then head-to-head. So
there we go.
Big stakes on the line now, isn't there?
I would say so. I like mine medium rare.
There's a play on the far side. They try to move to the front of the net. That doesn't work, and it's past the skates of Young as the Canucks send it down the ice. 10 minutes to play, and the Sens need a pair of goals now. Giamorelli with the puck, sending it down the right wing side. Getting it into the Canucks zone, but it's picked up by the Canucks. And Ian Rankin looking to send it out. It gets stopped on the near side boards. The Sens looking to attack. Young with it. Played it towards the front of the net. That's stopped. And it's cleared out of the zone as Giamorelli could not hold the line. Giamorelli and Rankin racing towards it. Rankin with control inside the Sens zone. Rankin for the Canucks. Moving it to the near side. It's poked off his stick by Gobe. Gobe trying to clear it. It's up on the stick of Babineau. Babineau racing for it. Babineau gets it knocked off his stick. Great job on the back check by Andrew Paxton to move it away from him. And now it's still in the neutral zone. Being dumped in briefly here, but now picked up by the Sens, and they'll look to go the other way. Gobe into the attacking end, drops it back to Babineau. He gets a shot. It's off the skates of Griffith. Griffith now finding it behind the net. Gets the pass over to her teammate, and they'll send it back around on the near side. That's played on the near side boards by Nathan Tunis, and he clears it out of the zone. Sens send it right back in. Gobe with control. Clean pass over to Babineau. Babineau taking the shot. It's just wide of Harvey. The rebound chance is stopped. A third attempt, and that one will be frozen by Harvey.
So you say whoever wins this game essentially punches their tickets to the gold medal game, and they'll be taking on the Habs in that game. That game will go tomorrow, should the schedule hold, at 3 to 4. The bronze medal game, who the Maple Leafs will be playing in, will be playing from 2 to 3 just before that. So whoever loses this game will meet the Maple Leafs at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Whoever wins this game will meet the Habs tomorrow at 3.
8:10 remaining in the third period. The Sens win the draw. Babineau can't get the shot. Into the near side corner now. Played to Gobe. Back into the corner. Back to Gobe. The one-timer is stopped. Loose puck on the doorstep. The shot comes in. It's stopped again. Gobe with a third attempt. And now the whistle goes.
Bodies flying everywhere in front of Harvey's net, around Harvey's net, as everyone's buying in right now and trying to stop that puck from getting through. And that's what you like to see in a team game like that, helping your goaltender out when Harvey's already helped you out immensely in this game with 7:30 now left on the clock. Every second that ticks by for the Sens becomes more crucial and more crucial as they find themselves down 2 goals.
You can't fault them on the effort, but yeah, the clock is not doing them any favors. 3-1 with just over 7 minutes to play here. Oh, and it's going to be a penalty here. Willer is in the box.
Well, that adds
for the
a little
Canucks.
bit of a wrinkle, doesn't it? As now on the power play, the Sens will have a chance here to get one back. The plot thickens.
It sure does. This will be the 3rd time the Canucks are shorthanded. But they've had a strong penalty kill every single time.
Yeah, they've looked good shorthanded.
Aiden McCowan wins the draw for the Sens. Centers it. The shot scores. Power play goal for the Sens, and the lead is cut to 1. Matt Babineau with the goal.
Well, well, well. How the turntables. Now it's a 1-goal game here for the Canucks to hold on to, as the Sens get a very quick goal there to bring it to within 1. 3-2 looks a lot more manageable than 3-1 with just over 6 minutes left on the clock. And man, what a quick power play that was. What a great play off the faceoff.
I was about to say that Aiden McCowan just showed how crucial it is to win faceoffs off the power play.
Yeah, some people might say, you didn't win the faceoff, whatever. No, when you win a faceoff like that in the offensive zone, that's what can happen.
Faceoff wins are so important, especially in that offensive zone. And now the Canucks with control. Willer towards the Sens net. Willer in behind, still controlling it, looking to set it up for Ekstrom in front. It's knocked off his stick, and now the Sens will have a chance to get it out. Gobe trying to lead a rush down the ice. Gobe using his reach to keep the puck away as he enters the zone. Gobe sends it on net. They haven't made a clean pass. Now it's out in front, the shot, and that one is stopped as McCowan was trying to get the equalizer there. Gobe behind the net, sends it to the right side corner. Now they send it to the line. Giammarelli moving down the right wing. Giammarelli puts it on net, and they score! Giammarelli sneaks that one through. This game is tied with 5 minutes to play. 3-3 in the 3rd as Giammarelli plays hero for the Sens late in this game.
Harvey has had himself a heck of a game, and I don't know how that puck got through him. I really don't. He got about 95% of that shot, but the 5% snuck through, and you saw it pop through. It went up and down into the net. What a strange situation there. And if I said, well, the turntables before, the turntables have indeed turned on this one. That is my philosophy, or I'm not well educated. Let's keep going.
That is the 4th goal this period. We had no score after 1, tied 1-1 after 2, and now it's 3-3 late in the 3rd. And now the Canucks trying to find a goal. Clean pass. No, the clean pass whistle hasn't gone off. It is Nathan Tunis with control, trying to feed it down the near side boards. His pass gets blocked, and now the Sens have control of it in their own zone. They're trying to play it out of the corner. That got blocked, and now the Canucks have the clean pass. Now they get it across the left side. The shot comes in. The save is made by big save Dave, but the puck comes back loose in and out of his glove, but the Sens able to clear it out of the danger area and clear it out of the zone. 3:20 to play in this period. 3-3 the score. In the neutral zone, Giammarelli has it. Flips it up to the blue line. It's knocked back the other way, and the Sens have to chase it into their own zone. Played across to the far side, just along the blue line. The Sens trying to get it out. And that is Babineau trying to backhand it out. Good play at the line by the Canucks to block it. But now the Sens have a rush going the other way. It's McCowan bringing it towards the net. McCowan circling the zone. He sets it up for Giammarella. Giammarella into the middle. Onto the stick of Laba. Edward Laba trying to play it to the right side. knocked off his stick, but now it's Babineau on the right side boards. Babineau in the corner, putting it on net. The shot scores! Aiden McCowan has given the Sens a 4-3 lead with 2:20 to play.
Well, I was just thinking to myself at the next stoppage, I was going to say, you know, the Sens are comfortable in this spot as they went to overtime earlier today, playing a game tied this late, and now they take the lead here with 2 minutes on the clock, and you got a feel for Harvey on the ice after that one, just taking a moment before getting back up, and it looks like we're getting a timeout here with 2:04 on the clock. I think the Canucks are taking one. And all I can say is, well, said the man who saw 3 wells.
The Canucks had a 3-1 lead with 11:15 to play. They came out and played a fantastic opening 5 minutes, but the latter half of this period has belonged to the Sens. 3 goals in the span of about 4 minutes. Babineau, Giammarelli, McCowan, erasing the 2-goal deficit and building a 1-goal lead as they are looking to punch their ticket to that gold medal game tomorrow.
And the scoring has been spread amongst the lineup in this game by both teams, really. Again, 2:04 left in this frame, and you know, all's not lost yet for the Canucks. They still have 2 minutes to make something happen. But as we've seen with that rolling clock, that 2 minutes can be up in a flash.
2:04 on the clock. McCowan to take the draw against Willer, and McCowan wins it, and the Sens bring it right into the Canucks zone, but there's a turnover here, and now the Canucks have a chance to go the other way. Up onto the stick of Willer. Willer will need to get the pass off. Willer to Ekstrom in front of the net, but he can't get the shot off. It's a clean pass, though, and now the puck is on the stick in the middle of the zone for Morgan. Morgan's shot gets blocked, and it's sent down the ice. 1:35 to play in the third period. 4-3, the Sens lead. The Canucks trying to put the pressure on at the blue line here. Canucks moving it ahead, and now it's taken away by the Sens, and they go into the attacking zone. Gobey's shot towards the net is just wide, and the clean pass has been made as they entered the zone. 1:10 to go. The pass out in front, nobody there for the Sens as the Canucks are able to clear it. Chased down by Giammarelli. Giammarelli clears the zone with 1 minute to go. The puck stuck on the far side boards. The Canucks are going to get desperate here. They got to move that puck out of that area and set up a pass in the zone, but it goes the other way. Being chased by Griffith. Griffith will carry it behind the net with 40 seconds to go. Griffith for the Canucks gets it over the blue line, but it's stolen by Babineau of the Sens. Babineau of the Sens brings it into the zone. The pass to Gobey, and he can't get the stick on it. 25 seconds to go as Griffith tries to bring it out of the zone. Her attempt is blocked, and it's Babineau back in control. He turns it over. The Canucks try to move it down the ice. Young sends it back in. 15 seconds to play. The Canucks need to move it down the ice. Babineau with another steal, and the puck is on the boards. 5 seconds to go, and the Sens have booked their ticket to the gold medal game. A 4-goal third period. Check that, a 3-goal third period gives them a 4-3 lead over the Canucks, who will have to settle for the bronze medal game against the Leafs.
You and I have been fortunate enough to call a couple of games throughout our broadcasting career, Matt, that we didn't want to end. And that's one of those games right there. That was a fun game to watch. That was a fun game to call. And now we know where things stand. The Canucks will be taking on the Leafs, a team that they beat earlier today, tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the bronze medal game, assuming that the schedule holds. And the gold medal game will go at 3 between the Sens and Habs, in a game that also happened earlier today and went to overtime in that game.
Yeah, a couple of rematches on the docket. And I mean, you said it, what a turn of events. The Canucks built a 2-goal lead 5 minutes into that third period, and the Sens absolutely stormed back, tying the game and getting the game-winning goal in the span of about 3 minutes of play. All right, for Courtney Kenny, I'm Matthew Sukram. Thank you so much for joining us for day 2 of the 2025 Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament. Want to thank Ben Long for jumping in on the commentary as well as Tyler McGregor and Nico Cardarelli, as well as birthday boy Mike Brown for doing all the camera work throughout day 2. We will see you bright and early for day 3 tomorrow. It opens up with the Children's Division at 8 o'clock. Until then, I'm Matthew Sukram saying good night from Maple Leaf Gardens.